Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. It's not actually the crack of dawn. That clock has not been changed since our clocks went forward, so it's actually 7:08, not 6:08. But I'm going to the pool, going for a swim, yay! It's -3 degrees centigrade, which is absolutely freezing. So I'm just waiting for the car to defrost. We're going swimming. I'm not going to go on about it, but last week was terrible. I cannot train like that if I want to be in good shape for Outlaw Half, Outlaw Full, Ironman Wales, whatever else we're doing this year. So here we go. Kick up the backside. Let's go training, starting with the swim this morning. I'll see you afterwards. I didn't drown and I just about fitted in my swimming trunks. That was okay. So I've been using my Wahoo watch for running, but I quite like using my Garmin for swimming just because I haven't tested the Wahoo. So I thought, well, there's a chance I might drown today, so I'll use as many, a few variables as possible. I'll use my Garmin watch that I know how to work in the water. Got in there, and of course it's been dead in a drawer for like 3 months. Turned it on and it wanted to find satellites before it let you start the pool timer. Basically, I couldn't use my watch in the pool, so I had to keep count. That's difficult, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I did 64 lengths. It might have been a few more, hopefully it was a few more. And I've got no sort of gauge as to what sort of pace it was or anything, but by the time I finished, 45 minutes was up. So I'm hoping it didn't take me 45 minutes to swim a mile, but who really knows, because I get stopping and having a minute, etc. But yeah, so happy to get that done. If I can swim 3 times a week between now and Outlaw, it's 30 swims in total, so that's swim number 1 down of 30. I do need to do some open water swimming, so maybe there'll be a couple more of those, but we'll see how we go. Super chuffed for that. I feel okay now, but I'm probably going to ache like hell later. But next up is a haircut, so let's go and get that sorted. Here we go then, lunchtime run. Just keeping it easy. I think I said earlier something about, 9 weeks to go, 9 weeks of training. Keep my arse into gear. That doesn't mean I need to do loads of training, just more consistency. So I'm going to do a fair bit of training today, as you'll see, but that's only because I've just had like 2 complete rest days. So I'm feeling very fresh. I'm organising my life, so I've got the time to do it as well. That will calm down as the week goes on. But yeah, definitely looking for a good training day today. So I'll leave the stats on screen from this run. I'm thinking it's going to be about 45 minutes. It's normally 42 minutes on lunchtime run. I'm not running any slower, but I had to do a couple of out and backs at a train line that was down on the way out. So hopefully it's not down on the way back. And then you've got to know, or I'm glad to know, the TT bike is now fixed. I sorted it out. Basically, a bit of YouTubing, a bit of actually taking a step back and understanding how things work, and a couple of component changes I'll show you later. So I'm getting out for a spin on the TT bike later, so I shall see you there. Okay, good evening. Here we are, just north of Bakewell. I parked the car at Ambergate, if anybody knows it. I've ridden through Matlock, through Bakewell. I'm now about 18 miles out. I didn't want to pick the camera up before this point because, of course, yesterday's TT bike test did not go well. However, I can report there's been absolutely no issues. I sorted my gears out, sorted what was the other issue, the brake out. I'll talk you through the spec another day, as I said yesterday. But this bike, I know what it's like. People get on new bikes and immediately say, oh my God, this feels like the fastest thing I've ever ridden. Genuinely, this feels fast. But I'm not going to say it feels fast because it's a better bike. It is, and it probably is because of that. But I'm comfy. I feel like I'm planted. My saddle fore and aft is correct. I feel like I can put power out. I've only battered along like mid-zone 2 on the way out into a gentle headwind, but feels good, man. It handles completely different to the Planet X. It's a lot more agile, handles more like a road bike than it does a TT bike. But the main purpose of tonight's ride, other than that, is to see how it feels, because tomorrow night I'm doing a TT, and I'm actually on the start line of tomorrow's TT. So you'll see there's the start line, and there's the lines where you can wait 2 meters behind, obviously because of COVID regulations and things. The course is only 5 miles, so it's not really very long at all, but it means it's going to be short, hard, intense. Should be a real good blast out. And there's one of the lads from the cycling club doing it as well. So yeah, we're out to set an early season, benchmark against each other. Right, anyway, I'm gonna nip around this course, 5 miles, probably hit it at a tempo, see how it feels, see how it rides, and then spin back home, hopefully with a nice tailwind. Okay, so generally, I know it might look like I buy a lot of bikes and stuff, but generally in life, I don't spend much money. I'm quite tight. And occasionally I'll like save up for something, or I'll buy something that I perhaps delayed buying because of how much it is, and I'll think, why didn't I buy this ages ago? That is exactly this scenario. Why didn't I buy a decent bike years ago, a decent TT bike? So I had a Planet X Exocet 2 for the last 5-6 years. And don't get me wrong, for the first couple of years it was exactly what I wanted, but then after that I should have put my hand in my pocket and bought a decent bike. It's not until you ride a decent bike that you realise how much better they are. Do you mind? I'm having a moment. Just little things like, it doesn't make any noises. If I want to change gears, it changes gears. When I pull the brakes, things happen. All those little things you might think are normal, I haven't had that as normality on the TT bike. So, absolute breakthrough ride. Really, really happy with that. As I say, I'm going to talk through the whole like spec of it in a separate video, which I might plug a couple more times, then eventually might do it in about 6 months time. I'm going to do it in the next week or so. So yeah, so that is it. I've done an hour. What have I done? I put the stats on screen from the ride now. An hour and 52, average just under 21 miles an hour. I can't tell you what power, because I can't press the button on the Wahoo because it's wedged in between my bars, cause aero. But yeah, it was all right. Good to stretch the legs. Look forward to a TT tomorrow night. So yeah, stay tuned for race vlog tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and get the GoPro on the bike and power overlay, talk you through afterwards, that sort of thing. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM for race day vlog.